event first started as a way of erasing stigma surrounding mental health, and we hope today helps continue the conversation surrounding the challenges and stressors unique to our community.
Her story is real, inspiring, defines hope, and demonstrates the power of identity.
Her commitment to the well-being of each of her teammates is evident throughout her story.
It is my absolute honor to introduce someone who represents everything that this stage is about. Courage, vulnerability, and relentless dedication, not only to her sport, but to herself.
She is an inspiration of how to turn adversity into an opportunity for growth.
His story offers a perspective that is honest, thoughtful, and powerful, and I'm so grateful that he's chosen to share it with all of us today.
It is the experience I use as evidence when things get really hard that failure can never equate with a lack of love. But win, lose, fail, succeed, love is the most important thing in the world. To love another person is to see the face of God. I have never met God, but I do know that when I look at my teammates, my friends, my parents, when I look at myself and I choose to believe that pigs can fly, I am as close as I will ever be. Thank you.
I know I am strong, and I have proven over and over again that I can rely on myself to get through anything. I still lean on my people when the emotional load is a bit too much for me to handle. It took me a long time to find people and friends that embrace my authenticity, including my vulnerabilities, and I consider myself extremely lucky that I found them. I am beyond happy to listen or talk about anything that may be on your mind. Smile. Life comes from you, not at you. Thank you.
Not being able to train took away the one thing I could rely on to give myself value. But it forced me to find value in other things, in things that couldn't be quantified or averaged. I wish there had been an easier way for me to learn this lesson, and I hope for some of you there is. But I want you to know that even if your life collapses instantaneously, you can grow back slowly, bigger, brighter, warmer than ever. Thank you.
I'm graduating next year, and I can't picture myself then, nor when I have a job. To be honest, I'm terrified of the future given my history, but I have hope, and I know from my experiences that I'll do what I need to live a happy life. Memento mori.
The competitor in me knows I've competed as much as I can, but as my teammates and I reflect on our experiences, sharing what we struggled through, it made me wonder if only we had talked about it when we were struggling. Freshman year was rough for us, but since no one said anything, we were all going through it alone. And unless you speak up about what you're struggling with, no one will know. Thank you.
Inevitably, we'll all lose something that is dear to us, whether that's a sport, a relationship, or a special time of life. As many of us will find out, life doesn't always turn out the way we envision it, but I'm here to tell you it can still be pretty awesome. In the future, I hope the best version of myself will be a doctor who is willing to stumble around that dark room with their patients, bumping into the sharp corners of things together until we find that door to the other side.
There's going to be a lot of times you fall down, and it may feel impossible to get back up. I've been there a lot these past few years at Stanford, but the hopeful part is that you have people around you willing to lift you back up. I think all of us have some version of an Emily in our lives. Someone who sparked something great in you, someone who showed you what the simple joys of life have to offer. We've all probably come very far since meeting our Emilys and shifted our attention now back to our goals and accomplishments, but the race isn't going to stop. After we all leave today, we are going to continue to strive for greatness, but instead of placing your hope in fleeting outcomes, I hope you can look around and appreciate who is running that race with you. Thank you.
I hope you will find your own unbudgeable boulder and keep pushing. Student athlete is never something that I'll be able to define, at least for anybody else but myself. But I found value in this experience in ways that will permeate every facet of my life outside rowing. For that, this walk-on is grateful. For all the rowing teams, which have brought me meaningful friendships, fruitful relationships, and challenging life lessons, this walk-on is grateful. And for Stanford Athletics, where anyone can take up space in building the home of champions, and where I found my own unbudgeable boulder, this student athlete is grateful. Thank you.